Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater digital media production. Today is Thursday, October 3rd. My name is Jaden Anslone. Today we have your latest school, local, and national news. So stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, a Pasco County woman is turning the tragic loss of her son into an opportunity to raise awareness about the opioid epidemic, and she's doing it in a unique way. Marizana Rodriguez started Noah's Ark on Wheels 25 years ago. There's something soothing about petting animals at Rodriguez's farm. That's part of the reason why she got into the business in the first place. Nico was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and anxiety. Working with animals was his escape, Rodriguez said. After high school, Nico spent much of his time at the farm until he passed away unexpectedly earlier this year. By sharing Nico's story, Rodriguez hopes to warn others before it's too late. Noah's Ark on Wheels will be traveling to the Avalon Center in Tampa Thursday night for a fundraising event in Nico's honor. Attendees can cuddle with rescued bunnies, pet farm animals, and all proceeds will go to expanding the farm's animal therapy services, as well as to substance abuse prevention. In your local news, Yandy Diaz slugged baseball's lowest spender into a matchup with mighty Houston. Charlie Morton silenced the powerful Athletics on the mound, and the Tampa Bay Rays beat Oakland at its own game 5-1 in the AL wildcard round Wednesday night. Diaz hit a leadoff homer and went deep again in the third inning. Avisail Garcia hit a two-run drive in the second, and Morton had all the support he needed as Tampa Bay advanced to face the AL West champion Astros in a best-of-5 division series after Houston won a Major League best 107 games this season. Tommy Pham, honored in the fifth for the 96-win Rays, who has the smallest payroll in the majors at $60.4 million. They were unfazed by the towel-swirling Oakland home crowd of 54,000 people that established a wild card record, having recently played at a Dodger Stadium and also on the road against the Yankees and Red Sox in the season's final 2 weeks. The Rays raced out of their dugout to celebrate when Marquis Semien struck out to end it, and then started putting on fresh playoff T-shirts and caps. Now to Payson with your school news. Thanks, Jaden. I'm Payson Evans with your school news. Any juniors participating in Battle of the Classes or Capture the Flag must turn in a completed participation form and have school insurance. Both forms can be picked up in E3. Completed forms and insurance must be turned into Miss Biddle by next Wednesday. Any sophomore that signed up for any homecoming activities or are interested in participating, please see Miss Cabanon room age 4 to ensure you have all the proper paperwork. You can come see her during first lunch or after school. During homecoming week, there will be a homecoming tailgate October 18th at 6 p.m. Tickets will be available Monday the 7th to Wednesday the 16th. During first and second lunch, tickets will be $5 apiece. Food and drink will be provided, as well as there will be some activities including a ping pong tournament, spike ball, and many more. And finally, the baseball team wants to wish the football team good luck on tomorrow's game against Pinellas Park. Now to Tatiana with this week's Animal Facts.
Hello, I'm Tatiana Hollister with today's Animal Facts. Today's first animal is a hummingbird. The hummingbird has a tongue that grooves like the letter W. Their tongue also has small hairs on them to help lap up nectar. Hummingbirds can fly in all directions, up, down, front, sideways, and back, unlike other birds. Their hearts beat at 1,260 per minute, and while flying on average 25 to 35 miles per hour, they dive at speeds of 50 miles per hour. They are the largest species of bird with over 300 different types. They are attracted to bright and colorful things such as flowers or lights. The next animal is the Siberian Husky. The Siberian Husky was born to run. This is because they were made to be the perfect sled dogs. A lot of features on their bodies are made to help with them in the snow, such as their double thick coat of fur, almond-shaped eyes, and fluffy tails. They are also one of the few dog species with blue eyes and are bad at being watchdogs because they are so playful and love to explore. Today's shark is the hammerhead shark. They obviously get their names for their head shape, which is flat and wide compared to other sharks. They swim on average at 25 miles per hour, but are considered agile because they can turn quicker than most sharks. Without many natural predators, the hammerhead shark's main threats are fishing lines and nets dangling from above. These sharks are also considered a delicacy in many countries, meaning people like to eat them. Hammerheads like to swim sideways, leaning at 50 to 75 degrees. This is because it reduces drag shapes of their head shape. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Tatiana. And finally, police on Tuesday were looking for a woman caught on video appearing to taunt a lion at the Bronx Zoo this past Saturday. Just a few feet away after jumping the safety barrier to enter the exhibit, the video posted to Instagram shows a woman standing in front of the lion on Saturday and appearing to taunt the lion by raising her arms at the animal. They were separated by just a small moat, but the lion did not jump at her. Sources told New York news affiliate that police have not identified the woman, but they intend to charge her when they do. She also clearly has some issues, some mental issues. You don't do that, said one Bronx Zoo visitor. In a statement, the zoo said, this action was a serious violation and unlawful trespass that could have resulted in serious injury or death. Barriers and rules are in place to keep both visitors, staff, and animals safe. We have a zero-tolerance policy on trespass and violation of barriers. If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made on our show, please have your club sponsor coach email us at cdmptv@gmail.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Clearwater Digital Media Production for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts. Check out CDMP Clearlight running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN and have a great Tornado Day.